Hey, isn't this Mr. Hayworth's car? So he's here. Well, he's usually here. Alright, if he's here, I suspect him to be in one of three places. It's weird, I don't ever come to Armorica unless it's called for. Then again, I don't ever go to, well, any of the places. Let me see. It's not here? Nope, doesn't look like it. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not here. Alright, let's go talk to the chief. Hello. Oh, there you are. Just what does my fool of a son think he's doing? I'm concerned as well. I think there's a possibility he's been... Hello, Chief Tolta. This is Special Sports Section. Oh, Mr. Hayworth is here too. There you all are. I've been waiting. You must have seen the request. Thank you for coming. Sure. Why are you here, Mr. Hayworth? As it so happens, he's got a connection to this problem as well. Chief Tolta and I were speaking, and we decided it would be prudent of us to consult the SSS on this. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation. If that's the case, this must be a serious issue. I believe the description mentioned this had to do with your son, correct? Yes, it's a very complicated matter. If you have the time to do the request, I can brief you on all the details. Is now a good time? Now works for us. Tell us everything you need to. Thanks, SSS. I'm in your debt again. My son, Derek, has been acting strangely lately. I get the feeling he's got some detestable plan in the works. Detestable? Isn't that a little overdramatic? I don't know the details yet, but I got a decent idea of what he may be thinking. Apparently Derek told Harold that Armorica would no longer be doing business with him. Really? Why would he do that? Haven't you always been on excellent terms with the village, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I've been doing my best to be kind to the people here since we started doing business. I came to see Chief Tolta today because I was afraid there was some kind of misunderstanding. And let me guess, the chief here was just as out of the loop as you were. Am I right? Yes, you are. We never intended to wrong Mr. Hayworth like this. Losing a customer such as him would be a horrible loss for our village. I'm sure my son is fully aware of that as well. This is certainly strange. What reason could Derek have to go over your head and make a decision like that so rashly? That's what Harold and I have been discussing. In doing so, a certain suspicious person came to mind. Derek has been meeting with a foreigner recently. Foreigner? We don't know much about him right now. All we know is that he and Derek have been talking in secret. Nothing suspicious, quite like the secret meetings. So my request is to you is to investigate this foreigner for us. If he's plotting some sort of nefarious scheme, we need to put a stop to it immediately. I apologize if this comes off as rude, but is this something really worth making a support request out of? Surely the logical approach would be to simply speak to your son yourself. Don't think that's our call, Teotai. I'm embarrassed to say so, but the young lady is correct. He and I have been at odds on how best to run the village for a long time. If I try to talk to him myself, we just end up arguing about it again. As his father, it pains me to admit that.
No wonder you decided to consult us.
I understand the circumstances now. We'll begin investigating immediately. I think we'll start by interviewing each of the villagers. Feel free to do so. Derek and Elkin are delivering produce to the city right now. You may be better off speaking with them last. Good luck. Best of luck, SSS. I hope you can get to the bottom of this. We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayworth. Yikes. Okay, so we could talk to everyone, but let's speed up the process a bit. Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been recently visiting Armorica village. Oh, that guy who's been here off and on? Well, he's very polite and pleasant to be around. Polite, huh?
I see. Do you happen to know this man's name?
Let's see. I believe it was Mineth? Or at least that's what he signed the guest registry as. Mineth. At least we have a name to work with now.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this individual?
Well, he wasn't too chatty, but there's not much to tell. He's called Derek up to his room a couple of times. I think they've been talking about something. That's about all I can tell you.
That sounds like what Chief Tolta has been concerned about.
Yeah, it's good to have that confirmed at least. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. Glad to be of service. While you're here, why don't you order some food while you're at it?
Sure thing. If I can afford it. Let's see. 5% HP, defense 50. One, please.
Hi. Alright. Sorry about that. Next up is the general store. Hello. Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been recently visiting Armorica village. Oh, him? Guy's got a keen eye, that's for sure.
What do you mean by that?
He's been infatuated with our honey. He's been saying, this'll be a hit. I'll be able to sell this across the entire continent.
Sell it across the continent?
What is he? A trader or something? I've never heard him outright say it, but that seems likely. With discerning tastes like that, I'm sure he's already made a name for himself. I'd be thrilled if my grandson were to follow his example.
Is that so?
So this dude is some kind of merchant, huh? That's good to know. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. You can talk to me anytime. Yikes. While gleaning information, we also stumble into family issues. Excuse me. You there? Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been visiting Armorica village recently.
Him? Well, if I had to describe him, I might say considerate. Considerate? Can you elaborate? Once he was passing by the children as they were playing, and they accidentally got his clothes dirty. Rather than get angry, he paid it no mind and gave them some candy. I didn't know whether to thank him or compliment how thoughtful he was. I was speechless.
Interesting. Well, thanks for your time. Huh. Okay, we've spoken to a few villagers and have more info to go off of now.
The man is named Mineth, and he's believed to be a foreign trader. He's supposedly a kind man as well.
The type that's patient and caring with kids. On the other hand, we don't know why he's here in the first place, and that in of itself is suspicious.
That's a good point. Yes, we never did learn of a motive in any of those conversations.
The biggest thing that stands out is him talking with the village chief's son in secret. That doesn't pass the smell test. I'm inclined to agree. It's incongruent with everything else we've heard. I think we should follow up on that. Wait, look over by the entrance. That's Elkin, the one who went with Derek into the city. He must have just come back. Let's speak with him. And speak we shall. Alright, tell me what I want to know. Excuse me, Elkin, right? I've got a couple of things I'd like to ask you. Oh, what can I do for you? Perhaps you came to ask me about my shiny new Orbital truck? No, sorry to disappoint. Oh, really? But it's the Vern Company's latest model, and I got it cheap from Minith.
Is that true? By Minith, you mean the foreigner who's been visiting the village recently, correct? Just how cheap are we talking here?
Get this. I got it for the low price of just 50,000 Mira. Only 50,000 Mira?
What I wouldn't give to get that lucky just once. Does the goddess have it in for me?
Easy, Noel. I can see you turning green as your hat.
Sorry. Moving past Noel's mechanophilia. The average market value of a new truck should be nearly 500,000 Mira. The amount you paid is exorbitantly low.
That would be a 90% discount. It sounds like more like charity than a bargain. He said the discounted price was so we could afford it and make our work easier. He and Derek have been working out a plan or something. I guess it's going well. That Minith, I tell ya, my hat's off to him. Plan? Shoot, Derek said I'm not supposed to talk about it. Pretend you didn't hear that. Anyway, this Minith guy's the real deal. So you say. Wait a minute, did you come back alone, Elkin? Chief Tolta said you and Derek went to the city together to deliver produce. We did, but Derek told me he'd catch a bus back to the village later. He said he had some business to take care of at the hotel in the entertainment district. I guess it's another meeting with Minith.
Hey Lloyd, this could be
our chance to speak with Minith face to face. We should go check for ourselves. Thank you for speaking with us, Elkin. This was helpful. No problem. Not that I get what you're after, but good luck. Alright. To the entertainment district. We're at the hotel. Time to start investigating. Hello? Alright, see you tomorrow. Good speaking with you as always. Huh? Wait, aren't you... Pardon us. You're Derek from Armorica Village, right? That'd be me. Is there something I can help you with? Crossbow Police, Special Sports Section. We have a few questions we'd like to ask. Okay then. Let me guess. My father sent you here, didn't he? He even called the police. Huh, that's just rich.
He had reason for doing so.
I already know his game. He's snooping around to find out what I'm up to, right? Well, I have none to hide. Ask me whatever you want. I wasn't expecting that. I'll get straight to the point then. We were told you've been having secret meetings with a man named Minith very often recently. Could you enlighten us as to why? What of it? It's not as though my father can do anything about it. Minith is someone who's helping me with something. We are trying to improve the village.
Improve the village?
Why would you keep something so important from your father? Well, intentioned or not, doesn't it concern him just as much as it does you? I've tried talking to my father about improving the village countless times. He just kept telling me about how I've lost sight of our ideals and how making sudden changes won't solve anything. but if things continue the way they are, a rural village like ours has no future. This kind of reform is necessary for a sustainable future. My father doesn't understand that one bit.
So you have been working with this Minith character to that end?
Unlike my father, he actually listens to my ideas. He helped me discover a huge opportunity for our apiary. I plan to start a big business with him in the near future. You what? Can you hear yourself right now? Mind your own business. That's all I have to say to you. You got what you came here for, right? You need to go back to the village now.
That was rather curt. Yeah, he totally blew us off.
Hey, are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Why don't we head inside and see what this Minith guy for ourselves? Not a bad idea. Might get a better idea of what he's all about. Want to show ourselves in right now? Knock knock. Here goes nothing. What? Who is it? I didn't order any room service. We're looking for a Minith? I apologize for bothering you, but we're with the Crossbow Police Special Support Section. We have a couple of questions for you. Oh dear, you're police officers? Why did you not say so sooner? Come in, the door's unlocked. You hear his tone change when we said we were the police? Yeah, his guard is up. Okay, we're coming in now. Oh. I don't... He looks like the standard rich guy, which means he's going to be an asshole. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Minith. What brings you here today? Like I said, we simply have a few questions we'd like you to answer. Would that be alright with you? But of course. I'll be happy to help in any way I can, officer. Is there some kind of trouble in the area? No, that's not it. This pertains to you specifically. We want to know more about you and what brought you to Armorica village. Could you start by telling us more about yourself? Well, this is a surprise. Seeing you as your police officers, I suppose I have no reason to not cooperate, though. As I said, my name's Minith, and I'm a corporative executive. I focus on product and business development. I've been visiting Armorica village for an important business opportunity on behalf of the Quincy Company.
Did you say the Quincy Company?
Not ringing any bells, personally. You heard of them, Mademoiselle?
The Quincy Company is a famous international confectioner. They're one of the largest companies in their industry. You can buy their products in Crossbell too.
Yeah, it does sound familiar. I think I used to buy their chocolate as a kid. Huh. Excuse me for not having a sweet tooth. Huh. It's quite alright, young man. I may work for the company, but I've never been one for sweets either. I mean, it's fair enough. You can work at a place you don't personally like shop at, like I do. I got my current position thanks to my reputation as a salesman. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to get us off track. It's fine. We're partly to blame. So, about that deal with Armorica village you mentioned. Does it have anything to do with the village chief's son, Derek?
Derek told us it has something to do with the future of the village.
Did he now? In that case, I suppose there's no sense in keeping a secret. Derek and I have built a strong working relationship recently.
That matches Derek's story.
Could you elaborate? But of course. The Quincy Company is constantly seeking opportunities to grow our confectionery business. The head office tasked me with a major project in that regard. And that is to establish a foothold for us to expand our business into Crossbell.
In other words, you plan to establish a subsidiary of the Quincy Company in Crossbell?
Exactly. I began my search by visiting the department store in the city. That's when I found it. The luxurious, high-quality honey produced in Armorica village.
That honey is made using the lotus flower fields in the village.
Mr. Hayworth always praises it for how high quality it is. That's right. The honey has been produced using their bountiful lotus fields, which have been passed down for generations. Upon seeing it, it was like the goddess herself had shown me the way. I developed a plan for a brand new confectionery venture. I call it the Armorican Honey Company.
The Armorican Honey Company?
I won't deny it's pretty catchy. We'll be selling candies made primarily from Armorica Village's delectable honey. But in order to do so, we'll need the full cooperation of the villagers. That's why I approached the next Chief Derek with this proposal. I asked if he'd like to manage the construction of the factory as well as the new business. Wouldn't that make Derek the manager of Quincy's company's subsidiary? Naturally, my company would use our expertise in marketing to its full extent. The fields would also be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the villagers, after all. On the contrary, we'd like to make their lives easier.
Where do you intend on building a factory, though?
We're in the middle of discussions, but I was eyeing their private property on Old Armorica Road. It is currently only used for storage, so I can't imagine this will be disagreeable. With those conditions, I can see why you're hopeful about this taking off, especially if you have Derek's backing with the goal of improving life in the village. Everyone comes out a winner, isn't that swell? Ha, exactly. Derek's talent and strong sense of responsibility made me want to work with him. That's all I can tell you for now. Does that answer your questions? It does. Thank you for your cooperation. We have a much better grasp of what's been happening in the village lately. Is there anything you'd like to discuss further? No, not right now. Sorry to take up your time. We'll be going now. No problem at all, officers. Come by again anytime. Please take care.
Where do we even begin?
That's quite a plan he's put together.
Minut's plan with Derek is even more ambitious than I had expected.
That plan of his seems like a ton of work, but it could pay off big time. Like, damn, could you imagine?
Anyway, I think we got all the answers that we were looking for.
Yeah, let's head back to Armorica Village. We need to report our findings to Chief Tolta. Oh, we just go straight there? Alright. I can't believe this. Mineth is with the Quincy Company? That whole Armorican Honey Company business too. I never would have expected they were planning something so grand. It involves the village's private property, no less. I didn't peg Derek as the type to do something like this. Has Derek returned to the village yet?
That's right. He didn't return to the village with Elkin earlier. He did say he'd be returning when he ran into him at the hotel, though.
I wouldn't know. Derek doesn't come home very often these days. He started renting a room at the Ash Tree, to tell you the truth. Mineth has been staying there as well. Maybe that's why Derek is staying there in the first place. He's been scheming something like this right under my nose all along. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'd hardly be surprised if moving into the Ash Tree was Mineth's idea. He may have been trying to prevent you from catching wind of what's going on.
What do you mean?
I'll let our dashing leader here handle the details. Ignoring that first part, I'll do my best to explain.
Is there something more to this than we realized, Lloyd?
Keep in mind I'm only speculating, but I do have my suspicions about this Mineth character.
What do you mean?
The plan he laid out for us benefited everyone involved. Armorica gains a new industry, while the Quincy Company gains a new subsidiary in a market they want to expand in. At a glance, that seems all well and good. Almost too good to be true, wouldn't you say? Well, now that you mention it. That does remind me of Minna selling Elkin a new orbital truck at a ridiculously low price. In this context, it now seems like an investment. An orbital truck isn't something you basically give to someone at random, not at how much they cost. I've never heard of one selling for only 50,000 mira until now.
What are you two getting at? Is that he knows he's going to make that mira back, doesn't he? That is very strange. A company as large as Quincy wouldn't normally sink this much mira into an unproven startup. They wouldn't, would they? I don't like where this is headed. This leads me to believe that Mineth has an ulterior motive, one that is guaranteed to make him a profit. This is conjecture, however. I simply want you to keep what we're saying in mind. I will. I'll have to be very careful about what might happen next. And kudos on the fine investigative work, SSS. I feel like I finally understand what's happening here. Thanks for your help. Happy to, Chief Tolta. Are you saying you can handle it from here? We could continue investigating if you'd like. That's alright. You've done more than enough for now. As soon as I heard about the plan to build a factory on our property, I knew I could not support such a thing. I will speak to Derek as the chief of this village, try to persuade him to abandon this plan of his.
Perhaps that would be for the best.
We'll be excusing ourselves then. You can follow up with us if you need anything else in this matter. Of course, if the need arises, I'll be sure to call on you again. I doubt that's going to go over well. Because we still don't know what this guy is suspicious of. Oh, it's you again. Derek, we think you should speak with your father again. Wasted enough words on that man already. The village chief is standing in the way of progress. He would never stand for any change, even if it helps the village. I'd all but given up until Menace showed up and gave me the opportunity I had been looking for. Father can't be trusted with the future of the village. Menace and I will propel Armorica into the future. Still can't shake the feeling that there's something suspicious about Menace. Wish you could see that.
Yes, but I doubt we'd get anywhere with him without undeniable evidence.
Alright. Let's get out of here. I know when I'm not wanted. Alright, so next up is... no, we just finished that. Not that one. This one. Crossbow Station. Got it. Thankfully... oh wow, we drove the car here. Thanks, game. Alright, let's go start the next quest. Hey Dudley. How's it going, SSS? I had a feeling I'd be seeing you again. I heard you all have been entrusted with investigating the cryptids. Yeah, that's right. Keeping your ear to the ground for what we're up to? Don't flatter yourself. The decision was made by the CGF, so it's only natural that we'd have heard something on the grapevine. I've also heard these monsters are anything but ordinary. I'm sure they'll lead to difficult fights, so don't underestimate them.
We won't. Thanks for the warning.
That aside, you look like you have your hands full with the counterintelligence work. What'd you expect after Croy went and proposed independence with half of the continent's leaders in the same room? We got spies coming out of the woodwork trying to get into Crossbell to find out what's going to happen next. Our hands are full trying to keep tabs on all of them.
Are there really that many?
There's also the Red Constellation and Hayway to contend with. And of course, we can't ignore the more common criminals either. The situation we find ourselves in has us covering several bases. Sure, which is why the second division has been saddled with some cases that would usually be entrusted to the first division. Hence why we had to have this little meeting like this.
That does explain why the two of you are spending quality time together.
Our times can lead to some strange bedfellows, eh, boys? Shut up, Orlando. The point is, it doesn't matter how stretched thin we are, duty calls, so we do what we must. At any rate, you should all focus on what's been tasked upon you. This cryptid business is not something that can be ignored. We know, we'll take care of it.
Okay, I thought I was supposed to talk to him.
There's someone I was supposed to talk to here. Was it you? Da-da-da. Nope. Well, it was nice to see Dudley for a little bit, but our actual mission starts here, idiot. I'm talking to me. There you guys are. Thank Idios you're here. You came to help me out, right? Never change, Raymond. Wait, are you, by yourself? I don't see Chief Inspector Donovan anywhere. Lloyd, we just saw him. Yeah, something kinda happened. You mind if I give you the quick rundown?
Please do. According to the details of the request, you're after the counterfeit dealers again.
You got that right. The legal reforms instated by the new mayor allow us to crack down on this sort of thing. The second division has been beefing up its effort as a result. Anyway, the counterfeit dealer managed to worm her way into Crosswell again. I'd been staking her out for the longest time until I finally caught her in the act again.
Are all of you talking about the same one that came through Tango Gate earlier this year? What kind of person did they end up being actually?
Oh yeah, I forgot you gave us a hand in the guiding the passengers. Let's see, how do I describe her?
Foul-mouthed. Boisterous.
Surprisingly quick on her feet for her age. To sum it up, I'd say she was a bat out of Gehenna.
What?
That wasn't what I was expecting. I'd like to meet her. So you, caught her all by yourself? Damn fine work catching that slippery broad again, Raymond. Yeah, about that. She managed to get away in the end. At a frightening speed, too.
She has learned nothing.
Is it safe to assume our little counterfeit dealer is hiding inside the train station right now? Bingo! Man, I knew you guys were quick-witted. It looks like she's trying to make a break for Arabonia. I'm guessing she thinks she already shook us off her tail. I saw her walk onto platform 2, and now she's patiently waiting for the train.
There's still some time before the next train bound for the Empire arrives. This is our chance to catch her.
Pump the brakes. It's really going to be that easy. The heck did you call us here for? Funny story. You'll get a kick out of this. Inspector Donovan's busy, so I'm handling the case. Problem is, I kind of lost the confidence to be able to catch her on my own. Raymond, well, confidence aside, can't deny that you're short-handed right now. Crossville Station is a large area to cover on your own. If the perimeter isn't secure, she could escape. Now you're getting it. I had no choice but to call in some backup. If I'm going to take down this counterfeit dealer once and for all, I'm going to need the help of the SSS. Namely, I need some of you to be on the lookout to make sure she doesn't try to slip out of the station. I figured, what the hey, you've already caught her once before. You guys have to take her down again? Let's do it. Sure, we'd be glad to help. Oh, awesome, thanks. I owe you big time. First things first, let's figure out who's gonna help with the arrest. Which of you is gonna come with me? How do you guys want to split it up?
Considering you are a detective yourself, I think you should assist him, Lloyd. I'm a little worried leaving it all up to Detective Donovan.
Hey, I heard that. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't deny that I'd feel better with Lloyd tagging along. Alright, we have 2 detectives now. I think it'd be a good idea to bring one more person for support. The other 4 can stay on the lookout duty.
Who is going to join you 2 then?
You know what, Wazy? We haven't worked together for a while. You're up, Wazy. As you wish, leader. The rest of you, keep an eye on the station's exits. Remember who we're dealing with. Anything could happen. Stay sharp, guys. Uh-oh. I haven't spotted them yet. They may have boarded the train already. Let's hurry. Uh-oh. The inspection of the Calvert-bound train will be over momentarily. Please refrain from boarding the train for a little while longer. The train bound for Calvert is going to leave soon. I wonder where our counterfeit dealer is hiding. Pretty sure I spotted her somewhere around here earlier. You think that's her? Oh, a fellow trader, huh? How'd business in Crosswell go?
Not well, I'm afraid. I had a rough go of it because of a business rival.
That's unfortunate. Honestly, people like them are a disgrace to our industry.
No, I think that feeling was on my part. That's why I'm starting fresh in Arabonia.
Huh, your determination as a trader is admirable. Maybe it was fated that we met like this. If you'd like, I could introduce you to some of my connections in Arabonia.
Oh my, really? Thank you, kind sir. I think I'll take you up on that offer.
Actually, you won't be taking up any offers at all.
Huh?
Crosswell Police, Special Support Section. Long time no see, ma'am.
You're...
Is she the counterfeit dealer you were all talking about? Bet you thought you'd lost us. You're not getting away this time. Wait, what the heck is going on? Counterfeit dealer? What are you going on about? State law has been amended since we last crossed paths. We're taking you in on suspicion of illegal trading. We have the station surrounded. You have nowhere to run. Why don't you turn yourself in already?
Don't screw with me, you brats!
Holy... What?
You cornered me so I couldn't escape? This is the second time too. How dare you screw with me? You're all a bunch of snakes. This is why I despise the police.
If you didn't want to be caught, you shouldn't have shown up at Crosswell State.
Shut up! I don't care if I'm surrounded. Try to catch me.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that. I'm not the expert here, but shouldn't we be chasing her?
Right.
Yeah, after her. All exits and entrances are covered, so we just need to catch her. What the?
Screw those brats. If they got me surrounded here, I'll just find a different route.
We apologize for the wait. The train bound for Calvert is about to depart. Please mind your footing while boarding the train.
That's my ticket out of here.
You're kidding me. Wow. Did she really just do that? I have to admit, she's pretty good. How desperate can she be? Man, what the hell am I going to tell Inspector Donovan? Let's go, Wazy. Figures you wouldn't let her outsmart you like that. Wait, don't tell me. Seriously? Are you actually going to chase after her? How else are we going to arrest her? We don't have a choice. We're going on ahead. What do? I can't leave it all to the SSS. Oof. My other party? Are you okay, Raymond? If you want, we can take things from here. I'm fine. The inspector assigned me to this case, so I can't back down now. Besides, I'm not going to let you two have all the fun. Look at you, tightening your belt. How admirable. So, where did our knockoff granny escape to? She must have jumped down into one of the cars. If we clear each one out starting from the rear, she won't have anywhere to hide. Let's go, Raymond. Right behind you. She won't get away this time. She can still jump out. Did that old lady just hop down from the roof? Yeah, who the heck is she?
Shut your mouths and stop gawking. This isn't a show.
She's a demon. There she is.
Damn it. How are you brats so persistent? Don't you know when to quit?
You're one to talk, madam. Wouldn't it be best to surrender and not make it any harder on yourself? Yeah, give it up already.
Huh, I thought you might say that. You listen well, you whippersnappers. As long as Idios' light shine on this continent, I will never be caught. Never!
What the hell is she talking about? Never mind, we can't let her get away. Get back here! The train is finally moving again. I can finally get some rest. Yes, it's time to bid farewell to Crossbell. I regret that some of our comrades were caught by Heiwei. It simply means they were not adequately prepared. The failures are their own. Regardless, we will one day pay Heiwei back in kind. What was that, gentlemen? Pardon me for intruding on your lively conversation. What? You're Heiwei? Damn it, you tailed us here? Did you think that Master Cow would allow you to escape so easily? Gentlemen from the anti-immigration faction, we'll have to ask you to come with us. Once we reach Altair, we'll begin disembarking, boarding a train headed right back to Crossbell. This is bad.
Out of my way, bozos!
Oof! Ugh! What? My damn hip. Didn't I tell you numbskulls to...
Oh, my damn hip. Didn't I tell you numbskulls to get the hell out of my way? Oh crap, I can't just stand here.
What the hell? Who is this granny?
Let me ask you something. Were these guys giving you a hard time?
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for the assist, lady. You kinda saved us.
Listen, I don't know what you did to piss these goons off, but beggars can't be choosers. I need all the help I can get. If you have any sense of gratitude whatsoever, fall in line and come with me. Who knows, I might, just be your ticket to freedom.
What? Really?
You heard me. Chop chop, boys.
Right. What just happened? None of your business. She's back on the roof again? Looks like there were other people following her too. Don't tell me she had reinforcements on the train all along.
That can't be. All her subordinates should already be in custody.
I wasn't expecting the twist myself, but the objective is the same. Chase after them. You're right. You have no choice but to head back to the roof. What the hell? Are they? You're members of the anti-immigration faction for the Republic, the terrorists that targeted the trade conference. Damn crossbow police. I don't know what you're doing here, but we're not about to be arrested. Pursue us and die. That's your only warning. Well, what do you know? It really is them. Did that old bat actually plan this? Regardless, we're not about to bend to the will of terrorists just because they threatened us. You're coming with us. Surrender. They are? Wait. Raymond, you stay out of my way. Understand? Battle scope. Identify. Assaulted the trade conference, working with the counterfeit dealer for unknown reasons. Let's see. Broadaxe. They've gone numb. Raymond. Alright, let's go. Burning Heart. We'll deal with you in just a second. Raymond. You're shooting at an immobile person. Come on. Da-da-da. Let's go. Strike heaven. There we go. One down. Raymond. Oh, there you go. Finally. They're just about dead and they finally did some good damage to us. Time to finish this. Will Raymond get the kill? Yes! Alright, good job, Raymond. Are they for real? Blondie aside, the other two look like they mean business. Whatever, we bought some time. Pull back. Yeah. That was nuts. Damn it, we let them get away again. Unless they grow wings, they're out of options. Let's wrap this up. Oh, we just get to move about a train. Oh man, the scenery looks nice. Saving just in case. So it's just me and Wazy, huh? Yeah, I doubt any of our comrades can get here anytime soon. Stop! You brats just don't know when to give up. Oh.
I should have known these random idiots would be useless. Good help is just so hard to find these days.
You're at the end of your rope. There's nowhere for you to run. Surrender, now. You three as well.
Yeah, you heard the man.
Damn. And to some punk kids, too.
I swear to the goddess, kids these days.
Oh, what's this? Still haven't given up? Still think you can make a break for it?
Huh, isn't it obvious? Think you're so damn smart, don't ya? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Once we reach Altair, I'll have you right where I want you. The Republic is my turf. I'll have some home field advantage, get it? As soon as we pull into the station, it's game over for you punks.
You have got to be kidding me. You're still planning to run away after all this? You're cornered on top of a moving train for Adios' sake.
Ha! Now you listen here, you baby-faced twerp. There is no chance on Adios' green earth that I'll be caught. Try as much as you'd like. You'll never take me alive. Now do you get it, huh?
Whoa. Please, take us with you. Are all of you out of your minds? We keep telling you that there's no possible way you can escape. Randy had you pegged the first time we met. You really are off your rocker. It's too bad for her. We're not letting them get away. If we don't make this arrest, the inspector is gonna have my ass. I can't let him down. Good to see you've got some fire. I couldn't agree more. That's why this ends here. Everyone go. Fight until they're fully restrained.
How many times must I say it? You feeling lucky, punks? Go ahead and try it. Get 'em, boys.
Round 4. Because of Raymond. It's all because of Raymond. He's an idiot. He won't get out of my way. Whatever. This attack. Oh, you actually shot someone that time. Who cares? Come on. Yes, stay in there. Raymond, you get out. Calamity Edge. Damn it. I'm trying to avoid killing her because if I do that, I get bonus DP. I can't reach those guys over there. She'll be fine, right? What if I hope that they're idiots? Well, so far, not really. Raymond. Why can't he just... There's a 20% chance. I'm gonna have to heal Raymond because he's an idiot. Alright, let's give that another shot. And let's take a Rising Sun. Critical. I'm not letting you get that critical. Raymond! Oh great, now he's blinded, which means he's going to be even worse. Oh good, he missed. She's going to throw off. Well, one of them's still going to get hit. You better be thankful that he wasn't in range, Raymond. If he was, I was going to be very upset. Alright, Wazy, I think you've done enough of the long range stuff. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. You better be thankful he's not in range. You've been screwing this up for me, Raymond. It's all because of you. I know I shouldn't be so harsh on the character, but literally all 4 of my deaths have been because of him. My HP has been fine. Oh good, that sent Raymond away quite a bit. I mean, he's still going to try and get involved, but he's not so close into the fire, you know? Ooh, I want to try. Calamity Edge. Time to die. Hopefully. Thank you. Damn. I was hopeful. Lloyd! Lloyd! I expect that from Raymond. Yes, keep shooting Lloyd. Good job. You guys are doing excellent. I commend you. Ooh, actually no, Raymond would get that. And it don't really matter. Just want to throw. Nope, good. Wazy is not being thrown off. This is perfect. There we go. She's just out of range. One last one. Well, I stunned him. Okay, he's get the rush. Way to waste that, Raymond. Are you just one of those people that can't hit fish if you're in a boat? Like, I wonder how Donovan, like... I now understand why you're just the comic relief of the two. Ah, she got rid of his stun. Ooh, I need to heal Raymond, because he's going to screw everything up. Heal. Okay. We're good. But it could have been worse. Alright, will you stop sending me away? Kinda need to get close. I'm gonna miss. No, I didn't! Screw you, old lady!